Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am just so excited to be here among this powerful group of women. There is a big reason why we are here today. It is said in my dialect that you cannot see a frog in broad daylight unless there is something behind it. And behind us, there is this global vision, mission, and purpose why we are here today. We are going to start immediately. And the topic for today is, what is our mission, our vision, and the purpose? Why are we here today? Why are we gathered here today in pretty color like red? Why are we here today? So I am going to go first with Antolin to give you the privilege because you have been doing a lot for us. So I would like Antolin to go first. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm so excited to be amongst great women here today who all share the same heart. We are cohesive. We are here to uplift women. Look at all 17 women in the background here that you see behind me, most of whom you all recognize. Why? Because these women are leaders. These women are there to uplift others. They're very selfless. They are very focused on their mission. And I'm so privileged to be among all of you here. It's such an honor to be with you. And I am really thrilled that Dr. Yvonne Mundi has this vision for this group. This is going to be a very impactful and powerful group. We are going to be able to empower women around the world. Can you imagine that? We come from all walks of life. We come from various countries. But one thing we share in common is this united vision to uplift women. And through women, when we uplift women, we uplift the entire world. So I am just pleased to be here, and I can't wait to hear from each one of you here. So now we're going to take it back to Dr. Yvonne Mundi. Thank you. Oh, by the way,
Thank you so much
I
for
forgot to
that
say,
great start. Let's give her a
Lynn
hand of applause.
Nakamoto.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for that
I'm
great
Lynn
start.
Nakamoto. I'm in the USA. I forgot to say that. Go ahead.
Yes, that's okay. Thank you so much. We know you, but thank you so much for that wonderful first introduction. That is so wonderful that you just blessed this occasion with that first introduction and speech. And certainly, it is said, and I'm going to put in my own words by Maya Angelou, that women, women in their own spirit, they are free to go where they want. And when they arrive there, they do exactly what they want to do from their heart, from their own spirit. And that is why we are here today. Thank you so much. And can I give the microphone to Yasmin, please?
Hello,
Is
everyone.
Yasmin there?
Yes, hello, everyone.
Okay, there you go.
My name is Yasmin, and I'm just tuning in from London, UK. It's a privilege for me to accept the invitation of Dr. Yvonne Mudit and Leon and Divina to join this wonderful and strongest woman. I am sure every one of us has got a lot to contribute to women's change. And being committed, OneHeart movement is kind of swearing that you will be sticking all your sisters. And for me, I came alone and naked into this world, and I will be leaving naked to this world. And I came to Ambasif just in my own self, not with my parents or not with my children. I am committed to every sister, wherever you need me, without asking any return. And also I will thank and take this opportunity to recognize Leon Nakamoto, who is empowering everybody, the Torbeni that you will see from the morning till the midnight, and Leon Nakamoto to every platform. And I am sure that they are not asking anything in return. Thank you very much. And also, sorry if I don't mention any other person with Ivy Mix as well, who I love her especially. But those people who are committed and uplifting, I'm celebrating for them, and I recognize for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is such a wonderful oath that comes from the heart. And thank you so much, my sister, for that. And thank you for recognizing these people that you just mentioned. And I recognize you. I recognize all of us here because each and every one of us here has done something empowering, something that comes from the heart. Why? Because not just from our own natural hearts, but from the visionary who brought us all here together, Mr. Ash Mufare. So I just want to thank you so much for mentioning them. So Divina, are you there, please?
Hi, thank you, Dr. Yvonne. Thank you, everybody. My name is Davina, and I'm from the USA. And I'm so honored to be here among beautiful women, very smart, very intelligent, very talented. And I'm so happy to be among your women here today. And my purpose for this platform is to give back and to pay forward. I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur, to be a business owner. You know, there's a lot of challenges, a lot of struggle that we face as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. And I was lucky that I had somebody there to help me on my journey. And I gained a lot of knowledge, and I want to pass that on to, you know, the woman out there, the entrepreneur out there. And the purpose of the platform here we have is to, you know, we all come together to support each other, to inspire each other, you know, for moral support and to guide each other. And also, you know, we're here to provide the entrepreneur and business people with the tools and the business system so that you can build you can build a successful business. So our goal is to, you know, help women out there to be very successful so that they can build a very financial and social prosperity out there in the world. And thank you, everybody, for being here today. You all look so lovely. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much, Divina. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. Now we know all of us here together, we bring talents. We bring unique talents that when we put it together, it's going to be difficult to dismantle us. So I just want to thank you so much for that brilliant introduction. And if you guys wouldn't mind, I want to give the privilege to our daughter who is in the house, Vasvi. Vasvi, are you there? Pretty?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And first of all, greetings to all. I'm Vasvi Sharma from India, and I'm 18 years old. So moving ahead with the topic, we all know that women play an important role. They play the role of mother, wife, teacher, friend, nurse, all at the same time. Right. So we all are here to encourage women from all the sections of society to make their own decisions. To all those women, I will say that you shouldn't fear to stand up for your right. If we wish to see a nation that develops economically on the global front, then it's very important to have women empowerment. The actual woman empowerment will come by making the woman economically independent. Right. Quality education is also the key to women's empowerment. And thinking of society, it's changing slowly now, and more number of women are getting a quality, you know, everything. But the true meaning of women empowerment will be achieved when gender inequality will be eliminated. And we all are here with a mission, and it's really, like an honor for me to be here with you all. We have a purpose, believe in what we all, and to all those who are listening us right now, you all have a purpose. Just believe in whatever you are doing. We look forward to such a nation. And thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And I would not be taking much of your time. Over to you.
Thank you. A round of applause to our daughter. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is so true. When we empower a woman, with education, the right kind of education, the woman will build the family, the village, the society, economically and financially strong, and extend this to the entire world. That is very, very so true. Thank you so much for that powerful speech. I will call you my daughter because you are. And I will give the floor to our beautiful sister, Amina. Thank you.
Hello, 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 whoever, you know, out there, whoever watching us. We are One Heart Movement ladies, and I am really appreciated to be part of this platform today with my other beautiful sisters. My name is Amina Waheli, and I am from Somalia, but I'm living in United Kingdom in England region. And my understanding of One Heart Movement is having one aim, having one purpose, and empowerment to the other women, and have a help the other women, educate the other women informally, because education is not just formal, you know, the formal education. They are more powerful for informal education to make a change. And as you can see, our red color that we are wearing, that means it's a heart, one heart. The heart is a red. The heart is a red, okay? So that we are here to make a change. We are here to give a voice to the voiceless women around the global. And we are here to be, you know, a human being and work with humanity. As you know, our own massive CEO Ash Mufarah has been built or set up his company Humanity, and we are part of that. As you might know, woman is a factor of a human being. We are mothers. We bring this word every single human being since Eve and Adam. And we are change maker. So we are here to make a change. So I wanted to say, all of you, I love you and I'm grateful to you, but you, I would never ever have, yes, I have been a voice of the voiceless alone with my Somali community, but I have never get this companion, these ladies, this great companion from each word. I don't want to name them one by one because they are a large group. There are so many, but I'm really appreciate and I love you, all of you from heart. And I wanted to say, let's move our movement, One Heart Movement. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sister Amina, for that beautiful, beautiful introduction. It is so true. I pick up one important thing because education is not just formal education. The real education is community education, like we are. Is this community, this center, the center of the heart that we brought together so that we can teach one another. Real education is how the content of your character, your heart and your hand and your head to the world. That is real education. And you bring into this platform a lot of experience that, as like other people, we're going to be tapping into that and move forward to do what we've been called to do, because this is a calling. It's not just us gathering here. It is a calling, and I take it serious, and I know that you all take it seriously too. So thank you so much for that. And I will give the microphone to Jane. Jane, are you here?
Jane from Kenya.
Okay, all right. Oh, there we go, Jane. Thank you.
Hello, ladies. It's very exciting to be here. Hi, Lynn. Wow, I celebrate you all. It is just such an honor and a privilege. And I'm also humbled to join you esteemed ladies, because I know that we're going to change the world. So today, I just briefly, again, want to introduce myself. I'm Jane Gitao, and I live in Nairobi, Kenya. And for me, you know, I always pinch myself every day when I wake up, because I cannot believe the gift that Ash Mafara has given all of us. You know, every time I think about it, I realize that I am standing in my abundance, and I am so happy and deeply, deeply grateful. And also humbled and honored and privileged. And it's just really, really exciting to be here. Now, I was thinking about what to say today, and I just remembered one of the lessons that I have learned is that unless one has a definite aim in life, you know, a purpose that consumes you, a burning desire, you know, one just sort of tends to drift from this to that, and never really masters anything, never achieves any goal, never really grows. Because after all, we don't get our goals, we actually grow into them. But, you know, I realized that being a founder member, and a woman founder member at that, I realized that not only has Ash given us freedom, you know, freedom, and oh my goodness, freedom, yes, I love the ring of that. But more importantly, also, he has empowered us to be whatever we choose to be. And how exciting is that? You know, we can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want with whomever we want, whenever we want, wherever we want to, and no limitations other than those that we place on ourselves. But that brings me back to the importance of having a definite aim, you know, a worthwhile ideal to work towards, something that, you know, I will do for the rest of my life. And so I started thinking about that. And I have always been passionate about human potential. I think that everybody is supposed to succeed in life. It's just unfortunate that many of us do not meet the right teachers, the right mentors, the right opportunities. And so we, you know, that aim in becoming drifters. And so my definite aim, my worthwhile ideal, is to work with women who are over 50 years plus. Have you noticed that women at that age group, we just sort of seem to fade into the background? Have you noticed that nobody really advertises anything to us? Have you noticed that the only role we seem to be limited to at that age is being a wonderful grandmother, taking care of our grandchildren, and also taking care of our aged parents? How limiting is that? I decided that I want to work with women who refuse to be limited to just those roles, even though I appreciate 100% how important those roles are. But I am saying that these are the best years of our lives after 50. This is when we're at our most powerful. This is when we have our strongest voice. So how can we be stuck at home with our children, with nobody ever discovering exactly who we are? And maybe even worse still, us never discovering who we really are. And so I decided that this would be a fantastic time to sort of gather these women and you know, work together to create an amazing life, you know, whatever years we have left, to make sure that we design them so that they are incredible, amazing years where we do things we never imagined we could possibly do. And also together with our passion, with our voice, with our heart, with our experience, with our knowledge, all coming together to touch people's lives in a positively impactful way. I think that this is the best way to change the world.
Thank you so much.
For me, this is a most worthwhile ideal.
Thank you so much, Jane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I gather two important things from what you've said. A burning desire. It is that burning desire that brought us here today. You are in Kenya or wherever you are, some people, it's very late for them. But because they have this burning desire, that sleep cannot come. They have to be here. And that is why we are here. You talk about human potentials, especially women of our age, like you mentioned, or even women in general. Women are underserved. They are not talked about that much. They have certain barriers that we cannot reach our fullest potential, and we know that. But because we are here, we're going to make sure that that would not be the case, because we're going to be doing things from our heart. One voice, one heart, one head, one thinking, because we know that each sister is here to pick the other person up without criticism, without any strings attached, because that's why we are here. That's why we are here. Thank you so much. And we're going to go to Dr. Benny, please. Are you here, Dr. Benny?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank
Okay,
you
thank
so
you.
much. You guys know what I always say, right? I want to salute. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to our beautiful, gorgeous queens here. My name is Dr. Benny Ntinglet from the US, but originally from Cameroon, West Africa. I am humbled to be here. I want to thank Dr. Yvonne Mundi for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank each and everyone on the panel. But the first thing, I know we don't have that much time, but the first thing I want to thank is our Heavenly Father. This our Father brought all of us this morning, right? He brought you and I here. We are breathing because of him. And I thank him for that. I will always do that. I don't know if you guys know the importance of God, but he is our Father, and he brought our visionary to all of us. You guys know who he is, right? Mr. Ash Mufara. If it wasn't for him, with the vision that he saw, you and I will not be here. Thank you, Dr. Mundi. Now, when it comes to our women, we all know that God, it is only God that knows what he did by creating you and I as a woman. Being a woman is very important in this world, right? With a woman, women have the power to do anything. You guys know that, right? You have the power. Now, if you are determined to do anything, you can do it, right? Now, I do understand some of you talk about education. I'm going to say it, emphasize on that. Being a woman and having children, it is good for you guys to educate your kids. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Education, to me, is the key to success. Without education, I am nothing. Me, I don't know about you guys. I am. To be good, it's not good enough. I have to exceed expectation. And please, when it comes to this OneHeart movement, the mission, according to OneHeartMovement.org, OneHeart movement is committed to what? Advancing social environment, the well-being, while fostering unity through the power of the community love. Now, when it comes to the unity, that is why Dr. Mundi decided to bring all of us here, right? But our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, told us that we should work together as a family. Now, being in unity as women, we want to empower these younger women, or there are some women who are so quiet, they don't want to say anything, they're afraid. So you want to encourage them to say, hey, you're a woman, you can do anything you want. But first of all, you need to pray to our Father. And to us women, our children, our girls, we want to continue to educate them, to empower our younger girls, because they are our future. You guys know that, right? You guys know, you saw Vavis. I mean, she's too smart, but please give me a minute. Based upon my knowledge, Dr. Mundi created this movement for us as brand ambassadors, affiliates, to unite us, right? To unite us. So just like our CEO did. Now, I pray to see this happen. I wish I can, well, to me, I love all of us here. and I love each and everyone all over the globe. Now, please just give me a minute about our mission. Mission is a specific task with which a person or a group like our own group, One Heart Movement, is in charge. Our mission is to help the victims, right? Dr. Mundi, to help the victims of disaster. Now, it can be a calling because like Dr. Mundi's calling, what is your calling? Being a motivational speaker, trying to see if you can help children. I know that. Now, our vision, according to Merriam-Webster dictionary, vision is defined as the act of power of imagination. When you apply the vision to future, you can create a mental picture that can be used to direct your action. Vision serve as a guide and can one use to provide the sense and the sense and the purpose. So I don't want to waste too much time, but I want to take this moment to thank each and everyone. I know you and I, women, we are going to empower our children and our younger girls. I love you all.
Thank you
My
so
name
much.
is Dr. Benny.
Thank you, Dr. Benny, because you talk about that unity. You talk about the power of the woman. The woman, whether they are speaking or they are just having silent whispers, the woman carries the centerpiece of each home, each society. And that is why we decided to come together. Let us be the example to the world, to make them know that women, as we unite, we're going to stick together, we're going to work together, we're going to do things together, regardless of the background, creed, religion, regardless of the color of our skin, regardless of the level of education. It does not matter. It is our heart and the content of our character that matters. When we put this as a centerpiece of our heart, there is nothing that we cannot do. Thank you so much. I will call upon my beautiful sister, Rekha. Take the stage, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I would really like to thank every beautiful soul sitting here today for this One Heart movement. One Heart. When the God had created us, He knew that we have to be alive. He gave us with a gift of one heart. And everyone on this earth has that one heart, which keeps beating and letting you know that you are alive. Till your last breath, when this heart stops beating, your vision, mission, and you are gone with that one heart. So while we are here on this earth with this one heart and with the vision of On Passive, we are strong enough to create this movement, reaching out to billion hearts together. And that's what we are here all sitting together for. Thank you so much. And to be very honest, we women, we are strong as a mother, strong as a daughter. But when it comes to a mother and when it comes to a daughter, we have to bridge many things between us as well. So this One Heart movement is going to impact a lot many things if we stand together and if we decide to reach out to every woman in this one life to bring a smile. As Yasmin just said, we will die one day, right? But what if we do something big and reach our, if we change somebody's life, Yvonne, yes, if we change somebody's life and that one person, they remember us after my death, that would be something like a dream come true for me, right? Or for everyone. And that is what Mr. Ashmafare also is looking for. So let's be together, because a strong woman knows she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of strength knows it is the journey where she will become strong and we will become strong with On Passive. We together will make this movement, the One Heart movement, successful together. Thank you, Sissy Lynn, Dr. Yvonne, and Divina. This is a beautiful poster you have created. And trust me, the 3 or 4 of us haven't slept for a few days thinking about this One Heart movement, how to take this and how far We have to take it. Thank you so much. And back to you, your sister.
Thank you so much, my sister. You said it. One heart. We were created with one heart. And when you have that one heart that's keep pumping, it's telling you something. Creating us with one heart. That is why we all are here with this one same heart as women, uniting families, our children, and focusing on what we can do for ourselves, especially our female children, because if the woman is the centerpiece of the family, that means when we empower ourselves, we are able to empower the entire world. I just want to thank you so much for that emphasis. We can work together. There is nothing we cannot do. I would take a plane. I am right there in India. I would take whatever. I am right there in Vietnam. I will do. We will do it. And Mr. Ashmufara, like you said, he said, we want to uplift humanity, but you cannot uplift humanity without a heart. And that is so true. You can't do that without the content of your character, and that comes from a heart that says, you know what? Yes, somebody cursed me, but I'm not going to focus on that, but I'm going to look but forward to what lies ahead of me, to the positive. What can I do? Because what can I even do to help that person that did that to me so that we can move forward? Thank you so much for that. And I am going to call on Ava, please. Are you there?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello. Good evening to all. And a special thank you to Dr. Yvonne and Davina for inviting me and to be here with such lovely, soulful people with one heart. This one heart that we talk about is really a given heart from the Almighty. If it wasn't for this, none of us would have been here. So let me introduce myself. I'm Ava Dias from Bangladesh. And we see a lot going on around us. Okay, so to help to empower the women, we need to make them have skills of their own, which, helps them to better themselves. Because there are many women who are under domestic violence and they have nowhere and nothing to turn to. So if they are skilled in whatever they are going to do, they will not only help themselves, but they will also help society. And that is one place that I would really like to touch upon. And I used to ask myself every morning, why am I here on this earth? What is my purpose? But gradually I see my purpose unfolding itself. And God has shown me the way by putting me on passive and giving us such a wonderful person, Mr. Ash Mufara, as our platform to do, he's given us the freedom to do what we want. Because without him, I don't think any of us could have moved forward. It's his blessings, not only upon us, it is through us upon the other people who deserve it, who are really deserving of this. So on that, I will just say thank you so much to everyone. And I don't know, I feel so blessed and so humble to be in a group like this, where I can really reach out to others or as well. So thank you, Dr. Yvonne, and thank you, Davina. Thank you, Lynn, for always being there.
Thank you so much, Ava. I'm just almost crying because if you remember our conversation, you said, no, I can't do this, but look at you. Yes, you are a speaker. Yes, because you're speaking from your heart, that is what it means. A speaker is not just speaking, it's somebody that is saying what comes from the heart, and you just did that. I am so thrilled and happy that you accepted, you took the leap of faith and you join us. I am so proud of that. I want to talk a little bit on the skills. So important. If we do not empower the women, especially our young girls or our youth, with the skills they need to navigate these waters of life, then they will not be able to combat abuse. They will not be able to combat illiteracy. They will not be able to combat homelessness, hunger. They will not be able to combat squalor, dirt, and all the things that are being dumped at us and our children. And it is our responsibility, whether you are a mother or not a mother, everybody is a mother, because there are different ways of being a mother. A mother to children, a mother to our puppies, a mother to our cats, a mother to the society. We are all mothers. We need these skills, and thank God that we are privileged to come here together, because each and every one of us here has that skill to teach. I felt it. I saw it. I heard it from you guys. And I said, by the grace of Almighty God, we will come together. We will, and we will do the best for the world. Thank you. Let me just go to the next person, please. Anna, are you here? Oh, are you here, Anna?
Oh, Anna's not
Okay.
here.
Okay, let's go to Corinne. Corinne, mics, please.
Thank you, Sister Dr. Yvonne, and thank you all. Aloha. This is always my greeting, which means I share the loving spirit of OnePassive with all of you.
Yes.
It's all about sharing, and the loving spirit, everybody can feel it from OnePassive. My name is Corinne Isabel Mikes. I reside in Switzerland, but my origins are from mother sides from Africa, from Ghana. My mom was born in Ghana, and I feel I'm very rooted in Africa. And from father sides, my origins are from Hungary. So we are all multidimensional. We are all multicolors, all together. And today, I thank everybody who is in the panel here, of course, honoring everyone, and also honoring everyone who is not here in the background, because there are many, they are operating in silently. I have the role of being very empathic, and I sense the energies and the frequencies. And I live my vocation as a holistic coach and support not only women, but men, communities, enterprises, to get them in their self-empowerment, which is a big topic for OnePassive too. You know that we know this statement that OnePassive is the mother of all businesses, and it's humanizing the businesses. So this divine feminine quality is all over present, even in many, many, many men. So I want to honor not only us as women, but the divine feminine aspects and qualities in the man also. I know they're awakening too, And my sharing for today, specifically with a few inputs, is for all of you. I invite you, as always, to listen with your heart, with your open heart. Our hearts, we can consider they're like a living gold mine. So is the heart of OnePassive. Don't you think? Don't you feel it? It's a living gold mine. In an optimum, we give and we receive while remaining open and unconditional. To me, that is the new quality of community we are experiencing with this magnificent movement called OnePassive, the new we. Yes, we go from ego to we go. From ego to we go. We allow ourselves to take our own authority, to follow our own voice, self-determined. We sail, so to say, to use this metaphor, from towards our desires within our heart space, and we say goodbye to the harbor of doubts and fears. We ourselves only choose and open up to our own self-empowerment. We are our own heroes. We are. And, you know, of course, we are networking, we are complementing each other, we create new structures. It's time, and it's so ready now. And we say yes to our sovereignty. We are so blessed and eternally free. That's how I feel. It's for everybody, I can overview, you know, from a bigger picture, from the frequencies and energies. So let's create together this new legacy and hold the torch of freedom, of peace, and love and unity high with our inner light. And we stay true to ourselves. Yes, we are the ones we were and being waiting for. You know that saying. It's true. We are the ones. So free yourself with and through Unpassive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You guys just are overwhelming me with a lot of things. Everybody is bringing to the table something so important. That is why we are so unique. That is why we are here together as one heart. There is this old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within you, the enemy outside can do us no harm, because there is nothing that can disturb us from failing here today unless we decide to fail. And this is individual. But as for me, I'm not going anywhere. I am that kind that sticks to something. I don't care whether it is the negative or the positive, because the negative and the positive has to exist in order for us to grow and succeed in life. We are humans. Those things are going to be there, but we're going to turn it around and step on top of it, because we are women with one heart and we move ahead to where we want to be. We're going to keep looking with wonder at what lies ahead of us. And you talked about the touch of love, the touch, pointing and shining that touch of love, of peace, of togetherness, of freedom, and of help and kindness to the world. That is who we are all about. Thank you so much for that, Corinne. Thank you. And now we're going to go to Mamata. Is Mamata here, please?
She is not here at the moment. And she
Okay.
messaged me, there is some, we can continue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, is Corina Lance here?
No, she's not.
Okay, okay. And now, am I missing some names here? I don't see. Let me see. Let me look at the list. You guys can remind me, please. We are together.
I have Ivy Mix.
Ivy.
Okay, Ivy Mix. Hello, Ivy.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Ivy Mix. Trust me, is my name. I'm not a DJ. And I'm happy I bring the power of the mix. The power of the mix is we get on with everybody. I like this global movement because women, where women are is fun. Where women are is friendship. We sort of acknowledge the male, but we cannot tell them about our lipstick. We cannot choose the color of our finger, of our nail polish with them. So the power of friendship that we have is, I love it. There's nobody bigger than my friendship with women. It matters so much to me. I protect it, I go over it. And what I'm bringing to this movement, One Heart, is the sound of my voice. The sound of my voice has a frequency. The frequency of power, the power to talk to another woman, to overcome her emotions. We should not forget that we are women. God made us a way, but we can use it to our advantage. When I'm tired or sad, I tell myself I have to read another book. I have to call somebody else. We have a way to overcome what the enemy thinks that is our weakness. I come so that we have power over our mind. Our mind is powerful. What are we going to do with this mind? What are we going to do with this heart? I come to say that today we should determine to put the future in our mind. What is the future? I see people trying to build companies, trying to build organizations. That is the future. We don't have time for our emotions. Today is all nullified. It's all nullified in this movement, and we carry it to other women. I like the way Rika said, 1 billion. That's what I'm looking at. I know that we will stand in a stadium, 1 billion women, and will neutralize what is stopping every woman. And I also come to say that we should not forget ourselves. We should know and go for beauty. Beauty is power. Beauty is wealth. Take care of your health. Take care of your hair. Take care of your skin. Take care of your friendships. Take care of your relationships. That is so important. So the power of the sound of who we are and how everybody is going to be united and going to be loved. I chase after my friendships. I have friendships that have lasted over 30 years. So friendship is important because women, friendship heals our hearts. We can talk about our children. We can talk about our husbands, our families. So that is what I'm bringing, and I'm so proud of this great organization. I say thank you to Lynn, thank you to Dr. Mundi, and thank you to all the great women here. And I'm still trying to look like the Somalian, the pointed nose. And I just want to say that I love and love and love everybody this morning.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Ivy Mix. Thank you. That's a beautiful name there, and that's why we have the mix here today. And, I just want to thank everybody. You guys need to thank Angeline, Divina, Rekha, Amina, and all the other women from the previous arrangement. It is God's destiny to say we will start from somewhere and then we keep moving ahead and ahead. So they carry the weight of everything that is happening here today. So I just want to really thank you. You said something that is so important, that we women, we are not taking it seriously. We take care of everybody else. We take care of the home, the children, their husbands. We take care of the community, but we forget to take care of ourselves. And taking care of ourselves is making sure that we are healthy. We're going for those checkups, those yearly checkups, making sure that we are discussing in confidence what is going on around us. If you look at me, I am an open book. There is nothing in my life that I think that it can be hidden, because I've been given so much that I cannot hide anything from anybody. So I have to give it out, because when you open your mouth, your voice to say something, you are asking. And the greatest book of wisdom says, ask, and it will be given to you in abundance. When you seek, you will find in abundance. And when you keep knocking at the door, so many doors of opportunities will be open to you. We cannot keep quiet. We use that voice. That voice is there for a reason. The power of your voice, the power of our words, the power of women coming together in one heart to empower others. If you're talking about 1 billion, I am talking about 2 billion women coming together. That is my goal. And we will reach it. There is nothing that we cannot reach so long as we have the will, and with the help of the one who created us, we can do it. Thank you so much, Ivy Mix. Thank you. And who else do we have here?
Tina is
Guys,
also
Tina.
She has anniversary today.
Take the stage, Tina. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our beautiful fellow Ampassadors across the world. I am Tina from sunny Singapore, and I must say I am standing on the shoulders of all the giant women here, the women of worth. I am just a little me, but I am Tina. Time is now always. and that's me. But I really want to talk about the women.
Hope you're fine. Sorry, I'm just getting back.
The women of worth, who are they and what is their makeup? They are the women, the willingness to listen, the patience to understand, the strength to support, the heart to care, and just be there. And that is the beauty of the women. And OneHeart movement is the beginning of what we are going to do with all women on Unpassive. We have been empowered. We've been empowered by our CEO, Ash Mufare, to have this platform. And we have empowered ourselves to empower others. This is what OneHeart movement is all about. I've heard all of our esteemed speakers so eloquently talking about education, talking about how we should be women in our own right. But there is a saying, an African proverb that says, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. How about that? Being empowering, us women being empowered to empower others. And I also like to, one of my favorite women in the world is Queen Rina from Jordan. She says, as you educate a woman, you educate a family. If you educate the girls, you educate the future. And that is exactly what our host, our lovely host, Mundi, Yvonne Mundi, was saying, that the girls are our future. And this is where we stand as a WOW. We are the top, truly happy enablers, trusting on Passive's purpose. And I just like to say to all of the women out there, just remember, you can say this to yourself. I am attractive just as I am. Don't need to change anything. I'm not perfect, but I'm still beautiful. Thank you so much for having me here, Dr. Yvonne. I love you. I love everyone out there.
Thank you so much, Tina. And I'm so happy that you are here. You know, I am just so, you know, you guys are blessing me without even knowing. All of you here, your words are a blessing to me. You know, considering a lot of things, for me to be here today is by the grace of God. And you guys continue to bless me. Just like my grandmother said, your path has been lined up with people. I said, but what are their names? Said, no, you don't know them. I said, but how are you going to, where are the people? Where do they live? But here today, I am seeing that prophecy of my grandmother still following me around the world. And you guys, you might not know, and I don't even have the words to express this. You guys are just those women that my grandmother said, go into the world and serve women and children with a focus on the young woman. And I am so, so happy that this little daughter here of mine, Vasvi, is here today. This is a typical example of what my grandmother was saying. And we need to bring these girls together. We know our situation, our point, our language, our everything, our mind, and our position in every society in the world. But with the power that God has given us, we are silent builders, silent voices, but we are building even in tears. We are building. And that is why we are here today. You talked about multiplication in a different way. And I understand that because you said, Tina, that there is this old African proverb that says, when you educate a man, you educate an individual. But when you educate a woman, you educate the entire village, the entire nation, the entire world. That is so, so true. And it is true with the woman in every other aspect in life. You give a woman, I'm glad that all of us here are above 18 with our little daughter, but you are learning. When you give a woman just one sperm, what does that woman do? That woman comes with a human being to you. That might even be twins, triplets, whatever. They come, they multiply it and give it back to the society. You give a woman an opportunity like the one Mr. Ashmi Farah has given us. Look at us here today, who cannot help but be grateful for such an opportunity. We are multiplying it, and the world is going to hear us. They're going to know us by our actions that come from our heart. And I don't know what to say, but I have a 911 call on my life. I do to reach 1.7 billion youth, and you guys are the ones to help me, because if you don't, I am the one that I will follow you everywhere until you put your hand to help. And helping that is by helping ourselves, we women, and also empowering the world. Thank you so much. And can somebody call me another name, because I don't have the names here with me. Who else is there, please? One of the beautiful sisters.
I think we've gone through the people that are here today.
Okay. All right. And I'm just going to introduce myself. I know you guys have said it, but I'm going to introduce myself and what led me to this point today. I am Yvonne Mundi, originally from Cameroon in West Africa, but I reside now in the United States of America. I am so privileged and I am so grateful to be among powerful women. This is a mastermind of powerful women. And I know you, Angeline, you've held my hand a lot. I have bothered you a lot too. But because you are the only auntie that I have that is alive, and I'm going to be behind you. And now I discovered Divina. Now I discovered Amina. Now I discovered Reka. Now I discovered everyone that is here today. And this is so, so important to me. You know, I am going to tell you a little bit about myself, why this is so, I'm so passionate about this. As a little girl, I went through some challenges because of my gender. And there were other children that were going through those challenges together with me. But there are no more, including my only little sister, because of that. And I don't know why God kept me alive. But because he kept me alive, I said, I will use my life and for the rest of my life to serve youth with a focus on the young woman because of my background. And today, through OnePassive, through the gift of Mr. Ashmi Farah, I am here today with this woman, these women, beautiful women here from all over the world. And this is the beauty of creation. This is the beauty of standing together with something that comes from our hearts. This is the beauty of coming together in a circle of love for one another as women to empower one another. In turn, we empower our communities, bringing education, because we've been given that gift by OnePassive to bring that education to the world. Education saves my life. Education was the gateway to freedom and liberty. That's why I can open my mouth here today and be talking. I wasn't able to talk then because I was not given that opportunity to do so. Education, not because of that doctorate degree. That doctorate degree is just a title. This is the real education right here, right now. And we're going to continue to educate ourselves until we exit the stage of life. Let us all rob the cemetery. Let us not carry this gift that God has given us and through Mr. Ashmi Farah into our graveyard. We need to build the monuments. We need to build the schools, equip it with computers, equip it with a dinner table and a big library to encourage reading in our children. Because when they do read, they can attend these webinars, they can learn better. They can speak better. They can start building on their goals and their dreams like the way I did. The village educated me, a village of less than 100 people. They educated me from nothing, from fish pond, from cassava, from yam, from gari, from whatever, from palm oil. They gave it to me. Little pennies, they gave it to me together. They put these things together. They educated me. And I became the very first female child in more than a decade with a bachelor's degree. They continued and they decided to send me abroad to further my education. And I became still the very first with a master's and now the very first with a doctorate degree. That is a great responsibility upon my life. And I have to give it to the world with the mantle that my grandmother gave me, that take this mantle to women and children of the world. And if they are good men in the lives of those women and children, they get to benefit. So we are here to work for everyone. We are servants. I am a servant. Call me anytime and I will do it. If I cannot do it, I will let you know. I will do it because a lot has been given to me. I am living in a home that I never had the opportunity to live in because it was not by choice. I am wearing clothes and changing that I didn't have the opportunity, wearing one clothes, washing it, drying it to get dry before I wear it again. I am speaking with people that I never had the opportunity to. People are helping me. I don't know IT. They're helping me. Yasmin is there. Amina is there. Auntie Lynn is there. Auntie Lynn will say, go do it. The mama bear, go do it before you come here. And I will go. I struggle, but I come and she still helps me. I am so privileged to hear your voices. You are a blessing, a true blessing, not just to me, to my family, the entire world. My grandmother is watching all of us from heaven. The mantle that my grandmother gave me will bless each and every one. Each and every one. We will meet, we will greet, we will talk, we will cry, we will dance, we will do everything. Let us build those monuments and uplift humanity, especially beginning with the woman, our female children. It's rather fortunate that I have but boys mostly, but thank God still, we will build the children's life. So we are here together. Please correct me. I love to be corrected. You're going to hear I am an open book. You will do something, I will tell you. I don't hide anything because there's nothing to be hidden. If you hide things, you can grow. And I've been growing because I say things and people direct me. So when you do something good or bad, you're going to hear my mouth. I will be so happy that you did it and you'll be thinking, what's wrong with her? Nothing wrong with me. That's just the way I am. So let us commute together, communicate, love one another, nurture one another. Be there when a child is graduating. We go there, we fly. We're going to be having the apples. We fly and go there. When these kids are, something is happening, not just in happy moments, even in sad moments. Let's go there. Let's go there. We go there, we sit there, we do things, we arrange things, we plan things, we do it. And then we go to community, go to these little businesses established by women and our children. We make sure that we do it better and better and better. And thank God for you all. You all have different skills to bring to the table. And I'm glad that I'm just going to be learning a lot. Thank you all so much. I am here at your service. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. That is our purpose and our mission and our vision to the world. Let the excitement continue. Thank you. So anybody can, if Anteline, we put you ahead. So whatever you have, because get some sleep. The way you do a lot for us. Get some sleep. Sometimes I don't want to bother because I know what you're doing. You are everywhere.
Well, I think that today is a great opening of our webinar. It's a movement more than just a webinar, but it's a start. I think we need to spread the word about what we're doing. We have a nice small group here today, but it will grow as we go on. And I'm hoping that our YouTube live stream will be seen, the recording will be seen more than just the live, you know what I'm saying? So be sure to share. Everyone here watching the YouTube live stream right now, be sure to share the link. And all of us here should be sharing the link because we want to get the word out, and this is how we are going to empower women. So a lot of it is exposure. So this is the beginning, as I said, but please share. Everyone watching this, share. And this is how we'll get the world to know about us. And we're going to empower women around the world. Okay, people? Thanks.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I want to just thank everybody that, like Sister Reha said, that we lost sleep. Yes, we did. I didn't even sleep last night. If you guys watched the time that we were communicating, I couldn't sleep. I'm like, no, let me check the chats because we might have some questions there that I need to do something or write something. And so I was awake. And then I didn't even, the sleep is not coming because this is excitement. How can sleep come? It cannot come. And I've been reaching out to, making phone calls with Divina maybe 10 times or more a day, and chatting with Rekha, reaching out to Amina and Yasmin a lot. Yasmin, you were surprised last night because you saw me awake. That I wasn't supposed to be awake, but I was, because I cannot afford to let this pass by without being a grand opening from our hearts today. And it has happened. This is history. Tomorrow they're going to be reading our history in history books by children, by everyone. We want to make it the best, putting all those smiles that come right from our hearts, nurturing, picking someone up, because I will fall. I will fall several times. Get ready to pick me up, because I will, and all of us will, because that is the meaning of humans, making mistakes. But let us, when we make those mistakes, we kneel down and say, I am sorry. That is the most important thing. And we move on, because mistakes is only part of success. There is nothing else. Mistakes is part of success, so long as we channel it from our heart in the right way, with all the due respect. Thank you so much. We're going to share. And thank you. Sister Amina is going to help us. I don't know who is going to help us create the One Heart Movement YouTube channel, so that we begin from there. And I'm going to be writing things there a lot, because you guys blessed me through my village to write things, and I will write. I'll be posting a lot of motivations that will inspire all of us, including our children and families. So let's do it. We are here together. Let's, please, when you see somebody falling, correct them. I like corrections. I do, because I don't know it all. I love people, even if you yell at me, I know that you're yelling from your heart. It's going to go away. I don't care, because someday I will yell. But please don't take it personal. That's the way I am. You can really just see it. That's the way I am. If you think about a child that had to fight for her life using only her mouth, I didn't know how to fight, then you will know. Thank you so much for today. I love you all so much. If anybody wants to say any other thing, take the floor. This is our moment. This is our day. This is our time. Okay. I think people need to sleep, right? If nobody, people need to go rest so that we can continue. So we're going to put this every Thursday. Every Thursday, we're going to have this our meeting once a week. And from there, because you cannot talk about the woman without talking about the child. Otherwise, who are we working for? Who are we serving? So from there, we have one global movement. Bring ideas, topics. What can we talk about? Vasvi, you're there. You are wearing the shoes of a young woman. You know what it feels like. You feel it, you see it, you hear it. Bring topics, and we are waiting. Rekha, you have your promise is written down. I'm waiting for those beautiful daughters of yours and ours to bring them to the stage of one global movement. And all other youths, let's do that. Let's make our children know that we care, that we are behind them, that we support them, that we love them. And let's make them know that, and we continue to move on. And call me if you have anything. I like to cook, I like to clean. If you have something that you need help with, the world is a global village. I will fly and I'll be right there. And actually, we all, when we write our bylaws, rules, and regulations, because we cannot operate without those things, we put our addresses and sub-addresses and phone numbers, because if I can't get to Auntie Lynn, if I can't get to Divina, if I can't get to Corinne, if I can't get to Amina, if I can't get to anyone, I know that I have to call this person in order to get. So that's the way we're supposed to operate. We watch after one another, so that when you are in the world, your footprints, I pass through there, they will just know that we are One Heart Movement. And we'll know that we are descendants of the dream and the vision of Ash Mufarek. Everywhere we go, we are the torchbearers. Let's carry that to the world. Thank you all so much. And without further ado, if there's nothing else to say, I will say, let's give a hand of applause to ourselves. And we thank all of us for everything. And we can end the show if there is nothing else anyone wants to say, please.
We'll unmute everybody and say bye-bye, and we'll end. Everybody say bye.
Bye-bye. I love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Love
guys so
you.
much for
Remember,
being
we
here.
are wow.
Yes.
Women of
Thank you
worth.
so much. Do we take a picture, Auntie Lynn? Did we take a picture? Because we need to promote the picture.
Okay, we
That
can
would
do
be
that.
great, yes.
Everybody can take a picture now before we end. Because once we end, the picture disappears. Right? You know what I mean? You have to do it now. Take your photos right now. Got it?
Yes.
Thank you,
All right.
everyone.
Thank you. Let's
Thank
share it in the
you
group,
so
okay?
much.
Share the pictures in the group for all of us. Thank you. We
Okay,
love
we'll
you
do
guys.
that.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you.